guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thanks for joining us early morning, isn't it, Ransom? Who all's asleep?
Mazzy, Ranger, Mom, and Little Bear.
Yes, everybody's asleep except for me and Ransom. So you already saw me getting out there, getting about, doing some stuff here on the farm this morning. And Ransom, I got to use my new bike. So a big thanks to Heybike for sponsoring today's video. You guys saw me using it this morning. I'm going to deliver some eggs though on it too. I'll bring you along for that in just a few minutes. But Ransom, first things first, we have big news. Who's leaving the farm today?
Tom Henry.
Tom Henry. So
and also one of her girls.
Yeah, I think Tina and Tom Henry, the pair of Narragansett, I think, turkeys. We'll let Cassie verify that later in just a little bit. But they are leaving the farm. Cassie has her eye on a new Tom, a new hen, and we said go for it, right? Because we are tired of Tom Henry being on the attack, scaring the kids when they go in, and our buddy Cord is ready for Tom Henry to leave the farm too. So he said we were going to eat him for Thanksgiving if we didn't get rid of him. So he's going to be leaving the farm. But first things first, this morning we are going to go feed Benjamin. Ransom's got his bottle. We're down to 2 bottles a day, and by the end of this coming week, we'll be down to 1 bottle a day, Ransom. Well, Wednesday and Carrie have been really curious about why this guy's getting to eat a bottle. But you can see they still have grain left from last night. So they are getting basically unlimited grain while they're being weaned as well. But look at Benjamin's tail going.
You're making me have to pull.
Benjamin pulling hard.
Yeah.
Did he drink it all, Ransom?
Almost.
Almost all of it. He usually leaves a tiny, tiny bit. I don't know why he does that, but maybe his belly gets full. It can only hold so much. It's been nice knowing you, bud. If you would have been really nice to us, you probably wouldn't be leaving, but that's life. If you guys don't know the history of Tom Henry, you need to go back and watch a few videos. So there's a big poultry auction over in Peggs, Oklahoma, where Cassie's going to take the turkeys to. So I'm going to load up the turkey pen. It's a pretty big pen because you know the turkeys are pretty big. We're going to get that in the back of the truck. When Cassie gets out here, we'll show you all the other chickens she's taken. I know, you're probably surprised she's actually going to sell some chickens, but we'll check those out. But right now, I've got to bring some eggs over to the food pantry, and I'm going to show you guys how cool my new bike is. So I know you wouldn't believe me unless I showed you, but the bicycle you saw me riding around earlier is now completely folded up and ready to transport. So this is the Heybike Ranger S, and this bike is awesome. Let me show you how it unfolds. So there's really only 2 things you have to do to unfold it. First, I like to pop up the handlebars, pop that into place, and then spin around the frame, get it completely out, and then lock it into place, and you're ready to go. I just wanted to tell you a few things I really like about the Heybike. First thing, it has the rack back here that I can put something on. I'm going to deliver some eggs in a little bit. I'll show you that. But it has a 400-pound capacity, very adjustable. The seat adjusts. The handlebars also adjust up and down, so you can have your preference on height. And it comes with the kickstand, disc brakes, front and back, and you have 2 ways to power here. So you have a throttle right here. You can just use the throttle with your hand, or once you start turning the pedals, it starts kicking in the power as well. Another thing I really like about this bike is the headlights, integrated headlights and tail lights. So not every e-bike will have that, and I really like it. It makes a difference, and you can see. So the aluminum frame makes it really light. Hydraulic front suspension makes it easy to ride, smooth on the road, and there's even an app for your phone where you can control it. So if you're interested in a Heybike for yourself, check out my link down in the description. It's going to have all the details there. You can get all of the information, the specs, and anything you need to know. If you want to see how great it works, just stick around, because I'm going to attach this pet carrier to the back rack. I'm just going to slide it right here and attach it with some straps, and we're going to use that to deliver some eggs to town today. Today's egg delivery day, and Cassie's got some chickens going to auction later. So I'm going to use this for my official chicken transporter and move chickens around the farm. So they do have multiple accessories. The baskets for the back and baskets for the front. But like I said, I need to transport some animals, and I think my eggs will fit. Let's head out to the shop and see if it works. So to give you guys an idea of these beautiful eggs I'm going to be bringing, we take eggs usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So today I'm bringing 6 dozen. They're all going to fit in here nice and tight. I tested it out. Will they survive? We're about to find out. So I'm going to take these to the food pantry and bring you along with me. I made it into town. I survived. Whenever we're riding this bike, you'll see us not wearing a helmet when we're just going around the house 5-10 miles an hour. But when I go out on the highway and go over 30 miles an hour, I'm gonna wear my helmet. That's just part of it. I try to be a good example for the kids. But let's see, did the eggs survive? That's the question. Let's check it into it. Yay, they survived. So they survived. All the eggs made it, and this bike has a range of 55 miles. So 2 or 3 miles for me going to my house to here and back, I could do that several times in a week and not have any issues. And when I get ready to go on the next ride, it won't take me long to recharge once I do drain the battery. It has 692 watt hours, and that will recharge in only 4 hours. So I didn't think about it. I would have brought my wallet. I could have ate at the restaurant right here next door, but I already got 3 in. I'll carry the other 3 in and be ready to hit the road. All right, the turkey pen is loaded up, Cassie. You've made your decision. This is not a Gary decision, is it?
Nope.
You want to tell him why you're getting rid of Tom Henry?
Well, one, Ransom's scared of him. Gary's a big boy, but Ransom is scared of him, and so he doesn't go in the pen and do the things that he would like to do. But 2, I've always wanted red bourbons. So at the auction today, there are some red bourbon turkeys, bourbon reds, whatever you want to call them. And I would like to try to purchase those. They're younger. There's a pair of them. But if not, then I'm okay with getting rid of Tom Henry in search of different turkeys later, because Ransom's scared of him.
In hopes that they're not mean. Mazzie's also scared.
Yeah.
She didn't want to go in yesterday.
Yeah. So, and if the turkey thing just doesn't work out, maybe we need to put them in a different pen, but I really like them in there. I like to have turkeys, but I also don't want the kids scared of them, so.
I've seen normal toms that don't attack, but there have been a lot on YouTube lately. Sean has one. There's been multiples attacked.
Well, but like, Brandon has a tom. He's never actually attacked Kaysen, but Kaysen's scared of him. He's intimidated by him. So if Ransom was just scared for no reason, I say Tom Henry's never attacked me. But he kind of comes at Ransom anyway.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So he's going, and then Cassie has 10 hens from the back pen. We have some new chicks coming up in our grow out pen that's going to be hen replacements. So we're cutting down the flock a little bit.
Yep, these are laying hens, and I got more back here that I want to keep, so kind of rotating them out, getting rid of some. And then I have some that I hatched out that I don't want to keep that we haven't loaded yet, that I'm selling as well.
All right. So if you're wondering about Little Bear, he is out here. Ransom was pushing him around.
Come on.
He wants to show them all the animals. So that's what they're doing. And we need to go find our net real quick. I think it's out here by these chickens where we caught some. Oh, Cassie has it over here. She knows where the net was
I
at.
told you it was in this pen.
I didn't know which pen you were referring to though. The back pen. And now we need to see if we can get Tom Henry and Tina, right?
Yeah.
A breeding pair of Narragansett. Is that right? How you say it?
That's how I say it.
Well, I said it that earlier, so if not, I blame Cassie if I said it wrong.
You were so fast I didn't even have my camera out.
Well, I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Cord, this one's for you, buddy. Nope, not yet.
He's gonna flap like crazy. I was keeping him off the down. Don't knock any feathers off. It won't sell as good.
Okay. So there, Tom Henry is going to the
Look at
pen.
that beard.
He is pretty. Like, look at that. He's beautiful. And that's the other thing. I didn't want to hurt him, protecting myself, because he's a valuable turkey, isn't he, Cass?
Yeah.
Being older.
Zena, you asked for that.
Zena, did he get you? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
One last attack.
Try to give him a kiss.
One last
it was
attack.
A kiss.
All right. All right, Tina. It's time to leave the farm.
No fault of you, Tina. It's all Tom Henry's
Yeah,
fault.
it's all Tom Henry, but it's okay because Cassie's going to be getting a couple more. Now, she's a fighter. Tom, your girlfriend's here. You're not going alone. You're going to get to keep her with you. All right, Cass. Time to clean up your hands. I see you wiping them off. They're a little bit of gunk.
It was rusty.
So you can see Tom Henry's got a big old beard, and I think he'll do good at auction. What do you predict?
Well, it's now June, but in March, a red bourbon Tom sold for $130.
Yeah. So that was
Maybe
just a
more, but
Tom by himself, and this is a pair.
yeah, and then some World Palm sold for around 100 by themselves, just a Tom. So a pair, I mean, I'd be happy with 150, 200 since it's getting hot.
Yeah.
But the other thing, people still buy grown-up birds. They don't buy little birds when it's hot because they don't want to mess with them. But grown-up birds they would. So but it's an auction. I really have no clue. If I was set on a price, I would sell them off the farm. When you're selling at auction, you're just taking a gamble.
So they have a really nice pen at least. We'll put some shavings.
And then we're going to sell this cage as well. We made this cage out of some spare things that we had gotten for free. Thanks, Tom.
We don't need that on the camera. So Little Bear and I are transporting the last chickens that are going. And he likes them. He said chick chick whenever he's seen them. Here, let's show them to him one more time.
These are some... Oh, to him?
Yeah. Can you tell chick chicks bye?
Hey, bye, Bok Box.
Bye, chick chick.
So these are some I hatched out in April. I think there's 4 white and... Well, no, there's 3 blacks. 4 white and 3 blacks? Or 3 and 3?
4 whites and
3 blacks?
3 black chickens. All right. So Cassie's gonna go drop the chickens off at the auction. I'm gonna stay here with Little Bear. Ransom, where are you going?
With Mom.
You going with Mom? All right.
Of course.
Of course he goes with Mom. So Cassie likes to get them there early. And the auction's at 1?
Yeah, you can start dropping off at 9. I like to get them there early because I put them first in line.
All right. So we'll probably have a little bit of video from the auction and maybe a recap of what Tom Henry sold for. And Tina?
Yes, if I get to stay that long, Gary and I have big plans for tonight.
Oh,
so,
yeah. If you want to tell them what we're celebrating?
Our 16th wedding anniversary.
And
so I should be able to put the turkeys at the front since I get there, but sometimes they put the turkeys in a certain spot, so we'll just have to see how it goes.
all right, we'll see how it goes.
So we're all loaded up and ready to go. I like to put what things are so that when people are looking around, if they don't know breeds or whatever, then they can have an idea. I got the pullets in here. But they can have an idea what they're looking at, or if they're just barnyard, they know they're just barnyard. But sad to see you go, Tom Henry, but Ransom, just too scared of you, and Mazzy. Turn your booty towards me, that's all I get.
I was going to catch it, and then my knee got
Oh, you think you need those?
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't think we need those. There's another big turkey and hen. Bunch of roosters.
On the trays. 2 box 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, so the 2 products going to be back to life. Here I am, spotty chicks. Tonight, 2.5, 3, 2.5, 3 here, 3.
These come from Walker Family Farms. They do a really nice job. They have really nice stuff. We're going to sell the pair of turkeys. She's going to be, we're going to sell all this for one money. You're buying the cage and 2 turkeys for one money.
Guys, going to be all one package. You get the pair of turkeys, you get the turkey Cadillac to go with it.
You get it all right there. Package deal.
Might even do you up a deal on that Pyrex down there at the bottom and the sucker to go with it. Get a ring puck to go.
All for one. Just
You bet, you bet. All one kind of money right there now.
let them bid on the whole deal. Started out at 40 bucks.
40, 50, 150, 60, 160, 50 here now, 60, 10, if on 10, do again, 110, 10, 110, 20, down to the down, 120, if on 10, 20, 110, 20, down to the 110, 20, so the 2, 110, going to be buyer number 10, 110, buyer number 10.
And he gets caged on 2 now.
2 toms, 2 hens.
You got to buy 2 times the money and it has to be a pair.
Yep, got to buy them by the pair, it's 2 times the money.
Watch these. Set them in.
25 out of the down 30, 25 out of the down 30, 30, 30, 25 out of the made of 30, 25 out of the down 30, 30, 30, 25 out of the made of 30, 25 out of the down 30, 25 out of the made of 30, 25 out of the down 30, down to the down 5, 30, 35, have it about it, 35 out of the 40, down to the 45, have it about it, 50, down to the 55, 60, 65, have 5, now 70, down to the 70, 70, 70, have it down 70, 75, have it down 5, it's 70, 75, have it about it to 75, so them to your place, $70 gonna be buyer number.
Buyer number 16.
Buyer number 16.
Well, Cassie just made it back from the auction. I haven't looked in the back of the truck, but I have a feeling there's gonna be a couple turkeys back there. Hoping that's all. Ooh, yep. A pair of bourbon reds. Hey, are you gonna be nicer than Tom Henry? Did you pick out the nice ones at least? Like not mean?
That's what Ransom said.
So we've had enough
drink, buddy.
mean toms on our farm. We need some nice ones.
They were in a big pen, which they've seen on the video. Come on, bub. And I told that kid, I said, you gonna go in there and get them for me? And he went in there and they just started flying. I was like, one of our viewers, Nancy, she's always there. And I was like, that's why I didn't go in there.
Because you knew.
Just because it stirred them up.
Yeah.
So he picked me the 2 nicest ones, he said.
Okay.
They all look the same.
They all look the same. What about, you want to keep them up for a little bit?
I plan to put them in this little pen behind the shop.
Yeah.
Clip their wings, make them think they can't fly or anything, keep them in there. They're nice, healthy birds. I talked to the guy that brought them, so if we didn't keep them separate, I would be fine with it. But they're not real old. She just started laying. So.
Okay. What about names? You got a name picked out?
Not yet.
Not yet? All right.
I mean, it's got to be good ones because, I was telling
Tom
Nancy,
Henry was a good name.
It was, but this is the breed I've wanted ever since I've had turkeys.
Yeah.
I just haven't ever got them. So I bought these 2. I sold all the ones you saw I sold, and I still came home with cash.
There you go.
I almost bought. You guys, if you guys remember seeing, because I didn't talk a whole lot there, but you guys, there was some black and white hens. I'm pretty sure I videoed them in the pen, and then I showed you them selling. I wanted them so bad, but I thought, I don't need them. They're Wyandottes, and I love Wyandottes. And they PO'd them because he wanted $12 a piece, and they only brought 8, I think. So I still came home with cash.
There you go. Well, maybe you can buy me dinner tonight.
Well,
Is that enough money to buy me dinner?
so you told me how much what you're taking cost, so I bought.
Oh, yeah.
I bought my dinner.
Okay, so Cassie and I are going out, like I said earlier, for our 16th wedding anniversary to a steakhouse we've never been to before in our lives. It's
Yeah.
it's a Brazilian steakhouse.
Yep.
And they bring out all kinds of meats and different things like that.
Yeah, and it's a little pricey, but we're splurging, and so I bought my food.
There we go.
Gary said I couldn't eat anything but salad unless I bought my own plate.
Whatever. It would have been chicken wings if we wouldn't have sold those chickens. We would have been eating them tonight instead. No. So there they are. All they need now is names. They're settled in for their pen. They've got water. They've got food, and they're checking out their new space. So one thing we need to do in the summertime is keep our stock tank nice and full. So I'm going to take the Heybike and go fill up the stock tank. Ransom, what are you going to ride? Ransom's going to ride the go-kart. So let's go over here by him.
I've been waiting for a long time.
You've been waiting forever. All right, I'm going to start his up. So our power bank will sit right back here. There we go. And all I have to do is strap it down. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's go fill the tank. Whoa! You better slow down, mister. So Ransom loves riding his go-kart just about like I love riding the Heybike. So I think I've got this close enough that all I have to do is turn it on. I'm not even going to unstrap it. So all we have to do is turn the power on. And here comes the water. So this is just a pump that's down in the ground about 60-70 feet, and it pumps water up. It's electric. We just use the little power station. But there's one thing about this water. Right now it's hot outside and it feels ice cold, but in the winter time when it's about 30 degrees outside, you put your hand in this water and it feels nice and warm. So it's a constant. It's constantly the ground temperature. Sometimes it's good to have something constant in your life. For us, the constant is Jesus Christ, and having Christ in our lives is the only constant, because this world is unpredictable. So just something to think about as I'm sitting around here. Oh, it feels so good though. Cooling off with ice cold water, which, like I said, can warm you up in the winter time. It's nice to have a constant. So I just made it back up to the house and I have a problem. Ranger made it back from church camp. Welcome home, Ranger. How was it?
Good.
Did you learn a lot? Mm-hmm. Did you have a lot of fun?
Yeah.
What was your most favorite part?
Probably chapel.
Chapel? It had some really good speakers and singers. Mm-hmm. Good services. While Ranger was away, the Heybike come to play, and Ranger spotted something on it. What did you spot?
My name.
Your name? So Ranger says, it says Rangers. It's actually the Ranger S, Ranger. But Ranger is already trying to talk me out of the Heybike, and he wants to have it. Is that it? Mm-hmm. So, are you going to convince the subscribers that you need it?
Yeah.
What do you need it for?
Everything.
What are you going to do on it if you have it?
Everything.
Well, you guys know it's going to be here on the farm, but also Ranger has a birthday coming up, July 18th. You think this would make a good birthday present? All right, well, if you guys think that Ranger needs this Heybike for his birthday, we need like, how many likes on this video?
28,000.
20,000. We'll do 20,000 likes. Okay. How's that sound? And it's his. Or if you really think he likes it, what kind of emoji do you want to see down in the comments?
Bicycle.
A bicycle emoji. Okay. So I'm going to take this off, and that way we can continue to ride. So before we end the video, I promised Ransom that we would go check the fence on our bicycles. So I'm going to take the Heybike. Ransom's going to take his bike. But the rule is that Daddy can't use electric, right? I have to pedal.
You can.
I can?
Only if you stay by me.
Okay, so he says I can use electric today. Sometimes he don't let me. Well, we brought some cold waters. We've even got some ice in there on our little rack. So you gonna lead the way, Ransom?
Yep.
Ransom, we passed some tractors, we checked some fence. So as we ride down here on the road, almost from down past where that van's at, all the way down here is our fence. And so I really like this side of our place, Ransom, because I don't even have to go out in the field to check a fence. I can just ride out on my bicycle and check away. So how much further you want to go? It's about 90 degrees.
Maybe to our neighbors.
Okay, so we'll go a little further.
Oh, there's a car coming.
All right, Ransom, you got a kickstand on that bike?
Yeah.
You want to put it down? So we've been riding for a ways, and we made it back to the corner of our place, and we're going to stop and rest right here, but all of our fence looks okay. Right here, Ransom, I think something crosses. You see right there? Yeah. And maybe a deer sneaks under, or maybe a coyote crosses right there. But something crosses here, and then I think it goes right across the road and crosses. But I got some cold water. It's been sitting in there next to the ice. And I got Ransom a snack, some applesauce. So we're gonna sit down here and take a quick break, drink our cold water, and then we'll ride some more. But if you guys are interested in Heybike and you wanna save a little bit, check out my link down in the description. We've been really happy with the Heybike. Ranger's already trying to claim it, so you guys let me know if you think he needs it. But we hope you guys have a great day, and God bless.
Here, let me open this. Are you